Hi, Secret Servey here. Today I am going to explain an American adventure family thriller film called Gulliver's Travels. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. Lemuel Gulliver, Jack Black, is glad to drift through life working in the sorting room of a New York abstract powerhouse, until new worker Dan, DJ mill operator, is elevated to be his supervisor in under a day, provoking Gulliver to blag a task to be another movement essayist, expecting to intrigue his first love, travel manager Darcy Silverman, Amanda Peet. Shipped off to investigate bizarre happenings around the Bermuda Triangle, Gulliver's boat, the Not for Sale, is hit by an enormous tempest and cleared up into a monster rearranged whirlpool, before he is thumped oblivious. At the point when he stirs, he winds up on the island of Lilliput, attached to the ground and encompassed by furious little men a tenth of his size. He has been caught by General Edward, Chris O'Dowd, and marched through the roads of Lilliput to be brought before the imperial family, King Theodore, Billy Connolly, Queen Isabel, Catherine Tate, and Princess Mary, Emily Blunt. Gulliver, nicknamed the Beast by the Lilliputians, is kept in chains in the island prison by the ocean, where he meets and connects with another detainee, Horatio, Jason Segel, imprisoned for unlawful pursuing of Princess Mary, and beforehand, the tallest man on the island by a couple of millimeters. Before long Gulliver is given something to do furrowing the fields, yet the admonition chimes sound to flag a Blefuscan assault, in which they attempt to seize the princess, and consume the royal residence. Courageous, and egotistical, General Edward is headed toward making all the difference. However, Horatio realizes he can't arrive at the princess on schedule and asks Gulliver to help. Horatio breaks his enormous companion liberated from his chains, and together they are off. Initial Gulliver drops the adversary spies into the town lake, before he does the main thing he can remember to extinguish the flares in the castle and save the king, to take a seriously large hole. It works, the blazes are splashed, yet he doesn't charm himself to Edward, who gets a decent shower in the yellow stuff. The Lilliputians toss a colossal gala for their defender, and begin work on Gulliver's fantasy house by the ocean. Life is sweet for Gulliver, and the islanders are stunned at the anecdotes about his life, all scenes from popular films. Horatio takes an effective action on the princess with Gulliver's, and the artist officially known as Prince's, help. At the point when General Edward at last observes Gulliver's boat, Gulliver requests to remain. This is the straw that broke the camel's back for Edward, who is approached to have some time off by the king, permitting Gulliver to be elevated to the new general. Wanting to recapture his situation, Edward attacks the island's safeguards. The Blefuscan send off an enormous cannonball assault, and afterward their armada draws near. Gulliver is gathered. He swims out into the ocean, expecting to hit a ceasefire with the foe. The Blefuscans rather assault, yet Gulliver's stomach assimilates all the cannon fire, and afterward, like a versatile band, fires the metal back at the boats. Gulliver gets the guide ropes and pulls the armada away, further fortifying his bond with the little individuals of Lilliput. Previous, General Edward lurks off to the foe with plans from Gulliver's rescued goods, a page on the most proficient method to fabricate your own robot. Edward gets back to Lilliput to move Gulliver to a duel, inside a 6 feet tall robot. He gives Gulliver a monster wedgie as he attempts to take off, and shows Gulliver's real nature. Gulliver is ousted to the island they don't discuss, attached to an enormous pontoon, while the Blefuscans assume command over Lilliput and the king and queen are secured in the prison. In the interim, Darcy has needed to take the composing task, and is up to speed in a similar tempest and wrecked on the island of Lilliput. She is caught by General Edward. Horatio getaways to track down Gulliver and travel to the taboo island. Gulliver gets up on the island they don't discuss, to end up external a monster house. He is grabbed up by something, yet exceptionally tall, young lady, and compelled to acknowledge another life as a doll inside a Goliath doll's home. That evening Horatio tracks down Gulliver and urges his companion to break free. Utilizing the parachute from a dead pilot, they hop from the house and float away back to Lilliput. Gulliver observes Darcy tied up in the prisons. He confesses about his experience, and his affections for Darcy. Brimming with fortitude now, he breaks everybody free, and goes to challenge General Edward in a Champ Brings Home All the Glory rematch. Edward, in the monster robot, is prepared, with another clear-cut advantage, power. They didn't appear to have power until Gulliver went along. Gulliver is losing seriously. Horatio fearlessly snatches a pony, breaks his direction into the robot, and switches off the capacity to the strong weapon. It's a more attractive battle. Gulliver beats the robot on the head a couple of times, and afterward gives him a robot wedgie, sending him back to rest mode. The Lilliput King and Blefuscan leader face battle again, so Gulliver asks, "War, what is it great for?" They participate with his melody, and everybody finds a sense of contentment once more. General Edward catches the princess, yet she beats him off. Back in New York, Gulliver is currently a movement essayist, getting a charge out of additional time with Darcy, with distributed articles about his movements outlined on the divider. Back in New York, Gulliver is currently a movement essayist, getting a charge out of additional time with Darcy, with distributed articles about his movements outlined on the divider. Dan, from the sorting room, enters the workplace with another sorting room orderly, and is solidly taken care of. As it closes, we look at Gulliver's articles, against the first Jonathan Swift novel Substance. Subscribe for my video, like this, turn on notification, and leave a like to help the channel out. Thanks for watching.